Let's see. Okay, you should be live soon. We are live, so hello everyone. Welcome to episode 11 of the podcast. I'm your host, TrappedSnake, and as usual, I'm joined by my guest, Sans and VergilsPride, and we also have a special guest here, which is doghero.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast.
Ayo.
This is our special guest. Finally got one, dude. Our special guest, man. So excited. We got tons and tons of topics for you guys today. So, TrappedSnake, be a good lad and start us off with this, situation that's been happening at Lucasfilm.
Okay, so first off, we got hello, Craig. He's our friend doghero. He's our friendly robot that will help us with our podcast today.
Yeah,
Hello,
he's definitely not going to stare at you.
Yeah.
First off, in our podcast, me and
VergilsPride have been talking about this for a while. It's the Gina Carano situation where she got supposedly canceled on Twitter.
I hate that. Like, I really
don't get me
I really hate that. But, like,
yeah.
For a freaking comment, dude, are you serious? Like, I understand what she said was a bit controversial.
Yeah.
People need help.
Yeah, people really do need help. It's not right.
I don't know.
That you can get the fact that you can get canceled just for saying something. Yeah, it's truly ridiculous. Like, so one of the things that truly stood out to me the most with that whole Gina Carano situation is that, she's Cara Dune from The Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is she gonna do? Right? How are they gonna run The Mandalorian without Cara Dune? How are they gonna run The New Republic without her? The New Republic spin-off series that they were gonna do on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Like, what were they gonna do?
This
How will that
entire
work?
thing has messed up everything. I have my own opinions. I'll wait till my turn. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you, man. It's like this thing really pissed me off. Like, I was super mad. Like, I really was. The sheer hatred I had for Lucasfilm when I heard the news about like Gina Carano getting fired because of a stupid, silly comment. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But there is a good side to this. We are winning this fight, sort of, because like Gina Carano actually had a movie. She had some sort of deal with like Ben Shapiro, and I guess they're making a movie now.
Yeah, they are making a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they are.
Not really sure how to feel about that.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. But anyways, like, this whole situation absolutely sucks, right? Because like, she is kind of right. I won't say like what she said on the friggin' on her Instagram post because it's a bit controversial and that's understandable. But I truly believe she's right. Because like I also said that too one time on the podcast. I was like, dude, we're living in a totalitarian era for 2000 from like 1940 something. I forgot, but it was I don't
George
know.
Orwell.
I really, yeah, pretty much.
Novel. I can't remember the year. It was called.
You can't even share your opinion online or just anywhere without someone like running up to you and just saying, "Hey, that's wrong. This is this and that," and then getting all up in your face, dude. That's just absolutely ridiculous.
This kind of attitude all stems from historical pressure and stuff. Like a bunch of the civil rights movement, people back then had a legitimate reason to do what they did, but now it's like that's carrying over. And now everybody thinks they have a just cause, but they've forgotten that Martin Luther King's actual the way he protested is very different from how a lot of these people are actually doing it.
Yeah, the way that like they like do it is like through like it's not like it's rather like harassment and like bullying it to the point where it's just like they did like the thing is like that problem with like cancel culture is like they're so, especially with the Gina Carano situation, is that they preach of all like good virtues and shit, and like all of a sudden they literally do the exact opposite. They don't practice what they preach, which is absolutely ridiculous of them. Because she has opposing
for 1 second. Hang on, guys.
Because she has like opposing different views on like that is like outside of their beliefs, which is like absolutely ridiculous. Like in the case of like,
it's ridiculous,
especially like on Twitter, where like you have like I think it was one of the actors for the Star Wars or one of the Mandalorian. I think it was like Pablo something. I forgot.
Pablo Hidalgo.
Not Pablo Hidalgo.
I hate that guy.
No,
Dude,
no,
screw
wait,
Pablo Hidalgo.
And what's his face? Pedro
Pascal.
Pascal. He said something
what
about
Pedro Pascal?
I think he posted something on Twitter about the election in 2020, where he was talking about how Trump supporters are basically losers, and basically he wasn't getting fired of it, and no one like called him.
Nothing new.
Yeah, nothing new, man.
Yeah.
Double standard.
I think it's like if they fired him, there would be like a mob to.
Yeah,
that'd be a mob at friggin' the front door of Lucasfilm. Let's be honest here. If they fired Pedro Pascal, and the funny part about that too is that some people are theorizing, saying, "Oh, Pedro Pascal might actually leave because of Gina Carano's firing or something like that."
He probably won't, but I mean,
he probably will. But a 50-50 split, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I doubt he's gonna leave. But
that's.
What also sucks about that whole Gina Carano situation is that her toys on Hasbro are getting recalled.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the friggin' prices, if you're trying to get this toy on like friggin' like the Black Series, what's her name, Cara Dune toy, that's like you have to pay $66 for that. No pun intended, because Star Wars, friggin' execute order 66.
No, that's actually perfect explanation. They've executed Order 66 on Cara Dune. They
pretty much.
Yeah.
Now they're going to attempt to ruin her life, just like Vic Magana and all the other victims of all this crap.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Sans? What do you think about this whole situation? Are you taking light to this?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Is it some Star Wars stuff? Because I'm not really into that.
You're not into Star Wars?
Yeah,
all right.
I understand.
Okay,
like,
man.
Here's another problem.
I love Star Wars, kinda. It's just I don't like know all the references and stuff. I'm like, okay.
We're talking about an actor. It's fine. Don't worry.
An actress, yeah.
May I add something to this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I remember the Mulan movie, the live action came out.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember when the actress, when she was talking about how the Hong Kong protesters are basically like bastards and all that, something like that.
Oh dear god. Oh dear.
Hated that. Yeah.
Yeah. No one called her out for that.
That's not right.
No one.
She said that.
Yeah, she said something.
She did.
She said something in the lines of that, and also the fact that in the during the filming production or something, in one of the locations that they filmed is in up northern of China, which is at Xinjiang, where supposedly Muslims are being persecuted for their religion. If you heard about the whole Muslim genocide all day.
I've been kind of trying to keep off of political news. I kind of try to keep my mood up.
Yeah, understandable, but
yeah, that's respectable, dude.
I still pay attention a little bit, but I mostly just try to stay out of it.
Yeah, I remember that when they put their location there, I'm like, this location's familiar, and I started looking it up. I got fucking pissed at Disney for recording near that same place where Muslims are being persecuted and shit. That fucking pissed me off.
Yeah, it's never right to persecute because of their religious.
And then when people,
what religion you are,
when people talked about, when someone called them out, no one on Twitter supposedly tried to call Disney out for it, and also with the whole. Also with cuties, with Netflix too, with the fucking cutie situation.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's just move on from the cutie situation, man.
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
No,
I'm not. No. I avoided that one. I know about it.
I avoided that one.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah,
supposedly
I canceled my Netflix subscription because of that.
Yeah,
I said nope.
Yeah, I remember when someone there was people defending the fucking movie, and also the fact that. What's it called?
That's weird.
So sorry if it's a little off. Sorry if it's a little off topic, but it is kind of parallels with the whole Gina
It's
Carano
related.
situation.
Yeah, it is related.
And my problem with like the whole cancel culture with canceling actors and stuff is that there's this like thing where it's like when there's like no legitimate when there's like a when there's a legitimate I can't even fucking speak today. God damn it. But,
The
like
biggest
torn up.
stutter in history.
shut up.
You're very torn up about it all. It's fine.
Lol XD.
Shush!
All right, but please continue, my friend.
Like when there's like a legitimate reason to cancel, no one's like they're either defending it or there's no word in it. There's no say in that is like criticizing them, which makes it pretty questionable. Sounds pretty questionable.
What really concerns me about all this cancel culture is, sorry if I'm interrupting, but
Yeah.
what really concerns me about all this is that it's basically making us blind to actual stuff that needs to be canceled or stuff that needs to be stopped. You know, it's like it's like when Antifa and all those guys started using Nazi as a term to describe right wing or alt right or whatever group you affiliate with. That they started just saying the word Nazi to describe anybody. You know,
Yeah,
Nazi
they
this,
have
Nazi
no
that. And because of
have
that,
no actual
Nazi
context.
has lost its meaning.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
it's just kind of ridiculous. I mean, now at
Yeah.
this point, I mean, it's like going to say, "Oh, we're Nazis." It's like, okay. It's just
I don't
like,
know.
just kids
Like-
gonna be like, "Okay, sure."
That's basically us.
There are like
Like,
50 people in our block.
yeah, it's like okay, whatever, have fun.
Yeah. It's like guy's got a full Hitler stash, and he's just like, yeah.
Like here's the thing with like along with the continuing on with the whole like Netflix thing is
Go ahead,
that when people like criticize it, some SJW, some like people on Twitter criticizing like the people that are against the whole Cuties movie, they call them like alt right wing something like that, which is I don't think
Basically,
they're all right wings.
like-
I'm pretty sure that I don't care if you're left or right wing, but I'm pretty sure that there's a fair amount of like people who are left and right that are like against the whole movie.
I think people. I mean, morally, it's just horrible.
Yeah, morally,
of course, it's horrible.
Moral.
Yeah, if you have
Again,
like a
I'm
moral
trying to
code,
try
which
to avoid
everybody should have. No,
situations,
listen. Every
There's no
person
context.
should have a moral code. Okay, like you should know the difference between right and wrong, and the fact that you're defending this movie, right, is ridiculous. So, all right, Trap. Let's move on to our next topic.
Yeah,
because I'm getting heated right now.
Yeah,
So
we are getting
honestly,
pissed off.
In here, yeah.
Gina Carano, you know what? I'm backing her up. Obviously, what
Yeah,
she said was a
I
bit
respect her.
controversial, but I respect her too, man.
Yeah.
She's friggin' awesome. I love Gina Carano.
Yeah.
She's
I
actually
mean,
MMA fighter or something
yeah,
like
very
that.
good actor,
She is an
and actually looks like
She has
can
an
fight
MMA.
another.
I like fighters. I think they're
Unlike
pretty cool. She has
Milan.
the fighter spirit too, especially in this sort of situation. You could tell she just like overcome the biggest obstacle in her path, and she took it like the realest fighter there ever was, like Bruce Lee style, Jackie Chan style. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna be it too much. I think she's gonna be okay.
No, they're probably gonna hire her back and say, "Hey, we're sorry,
Yeah.
we screwed up.
They're
Lucasfilm,
gonna-
you better hire her back."
I think this is going to really. People are kind of getting a little sick of this. I think, like this is kind of
no, we are.
mine, and I do wanna mention this. I don't really as much have a problem with people's personal opinions. It's when you start hurting the story that I hate it. It's like you got a director who's pouring their heart and soul into writing, and the director may be responsible for this. I don't know, and then like one of your actors says something that people hate, and you automatically have to discommunicate them and tell them you hate. It's not right. It ruins the story. It ruins the flow. You have to change your entire vision in order for it to even work remotely.
Forward.
It's probably not going to in the end anyway. Just
Yeah, dude,
Mandalorian. I'm thinking. Like it's like Mandalorian or just anything in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like not even like Star Wars, freaking Marvel, DC, a bunch of other stuff, like really huge IPs, man. All right, but
do
let's
kind of
move
find it-
on.
I find it a little funny that
Ew.
Thor: Love and Thunder is like stuck in development heck. Honestly, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on, TrappedSnake. What's our next topic?
Okay, let's take a look at our next topic here, which is what do you guys prefer to get when it comes to watching like a particular Japanese like series? Do you guys like to watch anime or do you read the manga first?
Watch. I prefer to watch.
Watch.
I would say a bit of both, because like I think with the manga, it teaches you like a history and a lineage. I'm gonna take an example would be JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, from all the way from the first manga from part 1, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Phantom Blood, to like right now, JoJolion chapter 104. You could see that in the manga, the art style and the story and the characters changed. And that's why I really like the manga a little bit better than the anime. But obviously, if I'm in the rush, I'm definitely going to watch the anime. Because like, let's be honest, the anime it's a lot more funnier. We got some good ass memes from JoJo. But what about you, man? What do you prefer?
I'm gonna
what about
say
you, TrappedSnake?
I'm gonna say I definitely prefer the anime better because
Okay.
they're like when it comes to like like people recommending me like certain anime like Japanese series in terms of like cartoon animation wise, I will definitely go towards the anime first. If they don't have it, I usually start reading off the manga and hopefully they start and then just hope that they like start animation in production in terms of like when it comes to. But overall, I don't see a problem with either. Like,
I think either one is a perfectly good choice. Some people prefer to start with the manga. That's how I got into JoJo. I read the manga first for a little bit, and then I saw the anime, and I'm like, all right, I'll go watch the anime first. And then I went back and I read the manga, and I'm like, oh crap, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
That's how I got started with JoJo. Like, not even JoJo, friggin' there's actually one manga I do need to read, and that's friggin' Lupin the Third by Monkey Punch. It's a really good anime. Fix my thing back there. I don't know what's going on. It's hanging off the edge like that of my table. But yeah, like Lupin the Third, Monkey Punch has the exact same history with the same as JoJo. The art style kind of changed a bit, and now it's an anime. Now we have a friggin' CGI movie that came out in 2019, man.
Right.
Friggin' cool. Yeah, it's really good. I recommend that CGI movie to anybody. It's the best anime CGI movie I've ever watched in my entire life. It's really freaking good. They got the personalities correct, they got the looks correct, and they got the cartoony art style correct. Right? Those guys at, I think it was TMS or something like that, they did really freaking good. So yeah, that's a really good topic. I like more topics like that. What do you have any other topics for us, dude?
Let's see here. We have one topic, which is the Gorilla Glue girl.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. What?
All right, go ahead and tell everybody who does not know the Gorilla Glue girl situation.
Basically, the Gorilla Girl, she went on TikTok and she sprayed her fucking hair with Gorilla Glue. Basically, Gorilla Glue is like super glue, but it's very, very versatile. And may I remind you that the Gorilla Glue can only be used by paper, wax, wood, all that, whatever that is. I don't think there's any way of using hair. And the thing is that people started feeling empathetic towards her because she did a really dumb mistake. I don't know, man, which is like.
So
I would feel bad too,
her hair,
but I wouldn't pay. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $1,000 for that. Didn't she do like some sort of thing, right?
She did a surgery for free.
Yeah, surgery for. She started a GoFundMe page or something like that.
Yeah,
and then, dozens of people donated, and I'm like,
yeah, the surgeon offered it for free though.
I'm not against it, and I'm not for it either. I'm very neutral when it comes to this sort of topic, but it's kind of funny to look at if you technically think about it.
It was so fucking funny.
You should have read the label first. You should have just went, oh, that's Gorilla Glue. I'm gonna put this back in my toolbox, and I'm gonna go get my hairspray and get along with my day. Right?
I don't know what's worse is that
I don't know. Who knows, dude? Maybe she was like in a rush and she just sprayed her hair, and oh well, and your hair's stuck now.
Well,
What are you
if
gonna
you're-
It was
do?
on purpose. Was it an accident or was it on
I
purpose?
think
I
it
think
was
it
on
wasn't. There's
it
no way
was-
that was on purpose.
that was on
There's no way
purpose.
that was on purpose. It was?
Yeah.
People do stupid things. Yeah, that's probably on
Yeah,
purpose.
she was doing it for clout. I'm guessing she did it for clout.
Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me, dude. What
No,
the hell
yeah.
is wrong with people today, dude? Oh yeah, this is the new fashion trend. Let me
Virgil,
gorilla glue my
they
friggin' hair
think
down.
Let's just shove.
New fashion trend of
Gorilla glue my
2021,
hand.
gorilla glue. Like, no, that's
I mean, it's better than
Gosh,
eating
she's-
iPods.
dude.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna
It's
be
so
another type.
mind-boggling. It's so mind-boggling how these think. They're like, what should I spray my hair with today? Gorilla glue or hairspray? Let's see. How about some glue sticks? Yeah, this is gonna make everything feel better. Like, who goes there and says that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, I don't give a shit if you were dropped as a kid, but like, come on, man. You gotta have some common sense, man.
I mean,
Dropped it.
the only way I could see that I could be somewhat
Jesus
empathetic
Christ, man.
is that if it was a little kid doing it, then I could
Yeah,
be somewhat.
it would make sense. But this is a grown ass woman.
Yeah, this is a grown
Seriously.
adult, and you're doing.
Yeah, this is a grown adult. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Doghero. This is
Yeah.
a grown adult. How do you screw that up?
I mean, it's like
Lots of therapy.
science. It's common
You need
basic
lots of
science.
therapy.
It's quantum physics.
It's not quantum physics.
It's rocket science.
Rocket science, people.
All right, let's settle
Get
down,
napped in
guys. Let's
here.
settle down.
I mean,
All
overall,
right, go
it's
ahead,
just.
TrappedSnake.
I mean, it's just common sense to not spray fucking super glue on your head, which is, I think, according to the bottle, it's supposedly flammable, which means it
Oh
could
my
your hair
gosh.
could probably be put on fire.
That would really suck.
Yeah, and like
Oh,
like when Gorilla
wow.
Glue responded to it, they didn't they kind of apologized, but the thing is that they defended their thing, saying that their Gorilla Glue is meant to like glue on like all the wax, wood, and paper, all that stuff.
It's not their
Which-
I don't
fault.
which
think
I
it's the
kinda-
com- yeah, it's not the company's fault.
Yeah,
It's not
and
their
Yeah.
fault that some idiot decided to super glue their hair with.
Like-
I can't get over the fact she actually.
What the fuck was she thinking?
I
Like,
don't
wakes up
know.
early in the morning.
You think she was gonna
Hey,
get
you know what?
popular, like the guy who ate a tripod?
she thought it was a hair product.
I'm gonna put fucking Gorilla Glue in my hair.
She thought it was a hair product or some shit like that.
She couldn't have actually thought it was an actual hair. You can't be that. It can't have glue on the label and you
Yeah.
just think it's a hair pro. I have to have serious doubt on that. I think she was trying to get
Oh my
popular. Or
I
Press
think
what I
X
can
to
imagine.
doubt.
yeah,
that's
I
what I
think
can
she is
imagine.
getting clout for this.
That's like a massive anime moment right there when you realize you just screwed up and just walked in at the wrong time in the wrong place. You feel me? Like one of those situations.
You picked the wrong house, fool.
Yeah.
I hated
I haven't
how
heard that one in a
supposedly
long
she
time.
also tried to like sue them, which is absolutely freaking stupid.
He is freaking stupid. Like, not to be rude or anything, but like, how do you screw
I
that
mean,
up?
like, there's been some stuff that has gone wrong that was harmless before, like planking.
Yeah.
For instance. It's like, but like then there's people like who do stuff like this, and it's like, why? Just why? Are you really that? Do you want your 5 seconds of fame that badly? Are you that determined?
Who
They're
who
really
does that
ruined
for
for your
clout?
life.
I have no
Seriously,
fucking
like-
idea.
But this has happened for a long time. It's just not
Really?
been as present. Oh yeah, there was this woman, an artist, who
Uh-huh.
decided that in order to showcase how extreme art had gotten, that she was going to basically have surgery, and she asked the surgeon to give her like this guy's lips and this girl's hips. or
What
this
the
guy-
hell?
Hold on, let me find the article. It was
Bro,
like
what
yeah,
the
it was. I'm trying to remember her name.
That's worse than the Gorilla Glue girl
Yeah.
situation, dude. What the frig? That actually
Yeah.
happened?
This
Yeah.
was back in like the 80s or 90s.
It's Cinderella from Part 4, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Hey, I want this guy's face. I'm sorry, I'm really
Oh
screwed
my
up.
fucking god.
Araki
Really
predicted
frustrating. I
everything.
want to find out who did
If
this.
we can't find it, then we might as well just leave it alone, dude.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, just leave it alone, man. We gotta move
Yeah.
on.
Okay, all right, yeah. You're right.
Cinderella.
Let me leave it alone.
All right. So, any other topics that you brought us today, buddy?
Let's see here.
Before we move on to mine.
Let's see here. Steam bans more anime games.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
They
Mirror.
did what
Oh
now?
my lord, they're worse than friggin' Russia, dude.
Let's see.
Like
Like
they're banning anime games on
Yeah.
Steam.
yeah, because it's
What?
because all the because apparently all the Karens decided to like say that all the girls that look underage, even though they're not really underage, supposedly like they're banning it because it looks inappropriate. And they think that anime games are promoting like mini lad shit.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick, guys. Hang on.
In
Are
terms
you fucking
of
serious
like
with me? Are you
outfits,
joking? or are
anime
you
outfits,
real with me?
like
I ain't fucking with you, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, some outfits it's like okay, that's understandable, but most of the outfits are just like suits and ties and like a dress or something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Unless we're going to like, some of the other animes that kind of need to tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
I won't say which animes, but let's be honest, anybody who's watching knows
Peter
they've
Grill's
seen
anime.
those types of
The
animes.
Peter Grill anime.
Yeah.
Oh
Friggin'
my
high-
god, Peter Grill, bro.
Hang on, what?
Peter Grill.
Who the heck is Peter Grill?
Oh,
Peter
no.
Grill.
No, don't
Should I
say
tell
it,
him?
don't say- No,
Okay.
fucking
No.
say it, buddy, bro. Alright, you can
Alright.
tell who Peter Grill is, bro. Peter Grill's a funny ass dude. You fucking would love it, bro.
He's a
I love
He's the
comedian.
him.
dude who basically gets every
No.
chick, right? But
Yeah,
in the
bro.
most weirdest way ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. it's
Like
so
he has
fucking
his heart
weird.
set for this one girl, right? And she's a princess too. He's like, I'm only saving a special time for her. And then
Don't say.
That's not what happens in the
That
anime.
laughing.
What happened?
That's a weird anime. I hope
Yeah,
you never
it
watch
wa-
that again.
yeah.
I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared.
Don't watch it. That's all I
Yeah,
have
you
to
don't
say.
have to watch it. You know?
Never
I don't
watch
think
it.
I want to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think this just
Don't
another one
need to
from the
because
list.
we watched it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god.
Sat through those hours.
Yeah. there was-
2 whole painful hours.
Yeah. Two-
Don't happening.
I don't want that.
Man. Okay. Let's.
All right, but we're getting way off topic. All right, let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
skip
yeah.
off what we're going
Yeah,
to.
let me go. Let's continue. So, like, Karens are just like banning it, which is first off, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think there's a. It's like the thing is like it's like the thing with I heard it. I remember I heard in Australia that there were lawmakers were trying to ban anime games for the same shit or something like that. Which is I think that's where like Steam got the whole like banning part, which people they played like those like those like the hentai games and stuff. Like first off, it's absolutely yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of get that, but
Yeah,
at
me
the same
too.
time, it's people's right to play whatever the heck they want.
I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
still I think it's like the parents' responsibility to make sure like if they're like that concerned, it's their like responsibility to make sure. It's like the same thing with like was it video game like the whole New York Times video game situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I literally
Recent or
Parents are
in the
concerned
past,
that the
there's
kids
been
are
a
playing
few.
those types of games. Then don't let your kids play those types of
Yeah,
games.
don't let your kid. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Don't let your kids play those type of games. Wait for them to get older.
yeah exactly. They're like so
That's what I
irresponsible.
would probably do if I was, a father of a child. I would be like, hey, I don't think you're ready to play this game.
I wouldn't let my
I don't care if
5-year-old
you're gonna be
play
whiny.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
game's fine. I mean, like,
Not really. Not for a
Some kids
5-year-old.
played it when they were like 13 or 12.
Yeah,
It was
13 I
okay.
understand. It's just I wouldn't let him play it when he was like 5 or very, very young. I
Yeah.
wouldn't let him be like online either. After seeing
Fortnite.
those Fortnite. Yeah, after seeing the Fortnite kids, like I'm not. I would not want to let them. I would not want to let him.
Fortnite doesn't work like that. Fortnite's dumb as
Remote
hell.
control
You
doesn't
jump
work
in-
and they're shooting their
to
heads
kill
off.
someone with a shotgun, you have to jump in midair and fucking shoot with a shotgun. That would not work. You would fly back in real life. If you jumped in midair with a shotgun, you would fly back and hit a wall probably.
That's
That
still
is true.
painful. That does not help. The idea of kids replicating it does not help in that situation.
Can you imagine the kids in the world? They're just like jumping around at the play park, right? And they're jumping around and they're trying to build imaginary barriers to like protect themselves from like imaginary shotgun blasts from their opponents. That would be funny to see. A whole Fortnite tournament.
I hate.
Oh no, I'm about to get a victory royale.
I hate
Oh,
when
no!
like I hate when there's like when you play Fortnite and stuff where when you supposedly die they fucking like Fortnite dance all over your fucking dead body.
Yeah.
Oh, we like Fortnite.
They fucking do the Orange Justin and stance
Whenever
over
I
the
see
dead
a
body.
kid flossing, I just like, why?
Flossing.
The only one I truly do like is the freaking ninja style.
Ugh.
Oh.
I don't like that one either. I just use it for parody.
I just use it for notes on VR chat. That's all I basically use it for.
Yeah, I mean, my Goku has it on there, and I just
Yeah.
And then we have a little party right there in that friggin' cool 60s world, wherever you call it. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, we're getting off topic. All right, any other topics that you have brought for us today?
Let's see here. If you read manga, obviously you read manga. Do you like reading it off? Do you like buying the book, or do you read it on like the websites?
For me, I don't like paying unless it's like a really good manga. Yeah, obviously, that I usually read it off the websites.
Yeah, same.
I
only
read
only get it
comics.
from
I don't really read manga very often.
Yeah, just I'm applying this to the manga as well. Like
Okay.
So like the thing is like I don't like the thing about manga, like mangas or comics as well, is like if it's like a good artist to the point where they legitimately are good and they're like really passionate about it.
Yeah. Shout out to Alex Ross, by the way. Shout out to Alex Ross, one of the greatest comic book artists of our time.
Yup.
Like the thing about it is like about like either one, it's that like I said, it's like if it's really good to the point where the offer has like redeemable qualities, like by all means I will support them by getting the physical copy, but like aside from that, I usually read it online, which is
It's like such a has-been hotel thing right there.
Yeah.
Like you just said, freaking quality. Sorry, has-been humor is kind of funny.
Same
I don't
here.
know
I
why.
read
Yeah.
stuff online, but
much is.
if it's a good comic, I will buy the real thing.
yeah.
Or a good run. Like I actually kind of regret not buying more of the Immortal Hulk issues, honestly. Because those are really good. I only have like the first volume and the second one. I don't really have any of them. The rest of them. Something I need to correct eventually.
Yeah, dude. I just prefer to read stuff off of those websites that have it. All that other stuff. That's how I get around and read stuff.
Yeah.
But any other topics, man?
Let's see,
Before we
one
cut
more.
to an ad break?
Before we cut to an ad break, let's see here. I have one more topic, which is
Okay.
Valentine's Day is an example of benevolent sexism. Because according to someone on article, they like say that men who are being absolute gentlemen to their ladies in Valentine's Day. By the way, tomorrow, if you are celebrating Valentine's Day, I wish you the best luck. If you are,
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day.
yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Or unless you're single,
Keep trying. Keep trying.
you drop this, King. You got this.
Okay, thanks.
Don't be a simp and give your wallet on Twitch for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Tier 3 subs, Pokemate.
Oh yeah, don't get me started on her.
Haven't heard that name in a second.
But yeah,
Yeah.
well, keep going, TrappedSnake.
Yeah, go. Yeah, I'll just like.
Got very quiet all of a sudden.
I think he's lagging.
No, sorry, my mom was on the door. So anyways, like.
Ooh, hello there. Hello there.
Hello
The
there.
door.
I have no fucking privacy at my house. I swear to God.
I'm
Dude.
sorry to hear that.
Anyways, let's continue on. Let's see. This term is I'm going to read this from this article from the Prospect. So the term was coined by psychologists Peter Glick and Susan Fisk, who would define it as a subjectively positive orientation of idealization and affection towards women that, like hostile sexism, justifies women's subordinate to men. Like for example, it's apparently according to people. It is sexist to, like, for example, if you're holding a door for a girl, which is absolutely common sense for a woman, that when you're with a woman, it supposedly is sexist. I don't know why
What
it's.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Are they what? What? the
Because you're
fuck?
showing your dominance, basically, is what they.
Yeah, they think-
I've heard this before. This
Yeah.
is not new. This has been around for a good number of years, like 10 or 15 years now, I think.
Yeah.
That's really freaking bad.
Yeah, it's like
You try telling him.
the thing. It's like
Yo, that's really freaking bad. I'll just write a little
Their
comment. underneath that
their
little
logic
article.
kind of goes like he's basically suggesting that I can't do it myself.
I don't know why Prospect decided to
That's-
like post this article about like Valentine's being kind of sexist. I don't think it's in a way sexist. By the way, if you are like, regardless of your like dating preferences, like whether it be straight, gay, or straight,
Yeah.
lesbian, like gay, trans.
We don't care.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
we don't
Yeah.
care. We're
I don't give a
all
crap.
equal. Yeah, we're all equal, dude.
You be you. Do what you want. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
Exactly.
It does. I don't think
Assuming
it's
you're not gonna become
necessarily.
crazy.
I don't think like Valentine's Day is necessarily racist. There's like, I think the thing is like, there's no boundaries when it comes to like caring about someone. There should be no boundaries.
I mean, that's common sense right there. You know, hold the
Yeah.
door for a lady and you let him walk in. It's
Or,
just
like-
simple.
or
That's
if
how
it's
I
like-
was taught.
Or if it's like guys, like
Just a
if-
polite thing to do. I do it
just
for
see it
guys
as
too.
being nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just showing your respect for somebody.
yeah, you are absolutely being an absolute gentleman. Like,
You don't even have to hold it for ladies. You
I-
can just hold it for your
I
boss.
don't-
Something like that. And it'll give you respect.
yeah, it is pretty much common sense to just don't like to not be an asshole at all.
Now, don't be a jerk about it. Just say, "Hey, you owe me now," or something stupid like that. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, like the thing, it's like
That's
it's also
terrible.
kind of sexist apparently to just be kind to just like. I don't think it's like sexist to just like give like ladies just overall like common gifts like flowers and chocolates and whatnot, but like I think the thing it's like
so being
yeah
being a nice person to your special somebody
yeah
is sexist.
yeah your significant other is not
We live in morally
is-
gray
Oh,
times.
That is fucked.
People are
These
convinced
type of
that there is
people
no
are
such
sniffing
thing as
too much
pure
Gorilla
evil.
Glue, dude. Like, what the
So
frig?
if there's no such thing as pure evil, then there's no such thing as being wrong, and the
True.
concept of good is made up, meaning that they can do whatever they want without having to feel bad about it because good is just a concept.
yeah
I guess maybe I think that way because I'm religious. I don't know. Just
All good, man.
Understandable. Like the thing is like
I really-
celebrating Valentine's Day regardless if you're single or not. It should be like it doesn't have to be with your significant other. It can be like with like other people as well. Like you're like being single. It's like it's not the worst. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
I think a million simps just screamed out in agony.
Yeah, they are screaming in agony.
Ribbons in the
like-
forest.
They're like, "What are you saying?"
Women are queens. If she breathes,
She's
she's
a
a
thought.
If she breathes, she's a thought.
All men are kings. If he breathes, he's the simp.
Oh, I love that one. That one's kind of.
Oh,
I saw the
didn't even
fucking
know that one
comic.
existed.
There's a fucking comic for that. I'll
Oh my
send you. I'll
gosh.
send it to you later,
Hilarious.
doghero. Everyone.
yeah.
But like,
All right. Well, let's move on. We're kind of behind on time, so
Yeah.
let's actually begin with our ad break.
yeah, we will get on with our bread break. So let's get on to this ad break. So let's hop into this ad break.
I want to start my own podcast, but I don't have the money to actually start one. What am I gonna do now?
Hey Virgil, what's wrong?
Wait, what? Oh, hello, TrappedSnake. I really wanted to express my opinions and do it live in front of everyone, but I don't know how to start my own podcast. Where can I go to make my own podcast?
I can tell you, Virgil, with our sponsor, Anchor.
Wait, really? What's Anchor?
Anchor is a website that allows you to record your podcast from your computer for free.
Wait, for free? Really?
Yes. Anchor also has creation tools that allow you to edit, upload your videos, and it distributes to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc.
Can you do everything on Anchor?
Yes. You can do everything at once. You can also make money with no minimal listenership.
Whoa, that's actually crazy. Where can I go to actually download Anchor, TrappedSnake?
Download.
We are back with our thing. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back from your ad break. I hope
I
it
heard
wasn't
you two
long.
fucking laughed when we were doing the.
I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I was fucking laughing. I fucking like.
You guys
burst-
muted. Wait, I held my breath the entire time. Was that not what we were supposed to do?
No, I fucking like burst out laughing.
No,
No.
What happened
we
when I
were
was doing?
supposed to do
I
that.
nearly suffocated. Why didn't no one tell me?
I was.
I did
doing
tell
my
you in the
best.
chat, you
Something,
dum-dum.
Really funny happened,
Yeah.
and I was laughing because it was so dumb. Like in the middle of me just mining.
Freaking
I was like,
grief.
what the fuck?
Dude, I'm
Yada,
making a
yada,
funny
does it.
joke. I'm making a funny joke. Jill.
Funny joke.
I couldn't stop laughing because something funny happened in Minecraft. I was like, what the fuck?
Mining away. And
Oh, no.
No.
Oh god, no! Please don't do that.
No. I already lost faith in humanity. What if I lost faith in the whole fucking solar system?
What solar system?
Wouldn't the next step be the planet? Not if you lost faith with humanity or another species like monkey.
I lost faith in space.
Space
Can-
Lord.
canceled- Canceled.
Alright,
Canceled the
alright.
Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory canceled.
Poochie, where the hell are you? Poochie.
Poochie resets the world. All right, so this is actually some really interesting topics that are being brought up from my side of the research. There's a Last of Us 2, The Last of Us TV series that is coming up. It stars
Right,
Pedro
yeah.
Pascal as the old dude, and this is kind of related to the Gina Carano situation that we were talking about earlier. And it also casts Ellie. Yeah, moving on from that. Obviously, we have some interesting stuff across the weekend. We had, the Sonic movie 2 got announced for April of 2022, I believe. Yeah,
They remembered
2022.
Seaside. They remembered zones other than Green Hill. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm so happy too. Yeah, and then, dude, like one person said it was fake, and I'm like, it's not fake. It's already confirmed. Ben Schwartz confirmed it. IGN confirmed it, and it's already been confirmed on Twitter. It's already been confirmed on YouTube.
Yeah,
what more?
like,
what proof do you want?
Paramount also confirmed it. I don't know why that person, whoever said
Yeah,
it was fake.
these people, they're freaking delusional things. I don't know, man. I'm just flat out done.
They believe a lot of stuff. They believe that the moon landing was fake. They believe that
I don't
they
know.
believe that everybody who walks up to them is judging them. They also believe that blue hair is very attractive on them. So that.
Actually, I'm against everything, but except for the blue hair. I don't mind the blue hair. I think blue hair is pretty. I really don't mind blue hair.
Yeah,
At first, when I saw it for the first time,
I'm not
That's
trying
just-
to. If you're good, if you got compliments on it, no problem. I'm not trying to judge you. It's just.
I don't
it's
care.
just some of
I'm
the
like, yo,
hairs
you
are-
got some pretty chill hair. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I really don't mind colored hair. I mean, I was thinking about dyeing my hair purple because I really love purple, but then I was like, I'm gonna leave it the way it is.
I'm
'Cause I'm
sorry,
comfortable.
Jacksepticeye. You look awesome. It's.
Oh, top of the morning to you.
Yeah, I was
You're
thinking
making
about
fun of
dyeing
my
my hair.
hairstyle, you wee little shite.
Yeah, I was thinking about dyeing my hair sometime after like all this, like after we get the whole vaccine thing. I'm not sure what color though. I'm considering maybe green or
Neon yellow.
I was gonna dye my hair white.
Like they're trying to stretch this quarantine out as long as they can.
Yeah. All right. So.
Oh,
my
by the
fourth
way, just quick
update.
side news, just real quick. Sorry, Virgil. Trump was acquitted today. So
Was a
you
what?
know, everybody celebrate about that.
I guess
Wait, you got what?
acquitted.
Trump. They did
I was
the
acquitted.
impeachment trial today, and they said no, and
Oh.
basically said
Oh,
that
that's
they found him not guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Hey, I was like, are we really going to impeach him after the friggin' like he's not even president anymore? So what are you gonna impeach
Well,
him? on?
I don't care who your politics are. It's just that I that's just a win for people who are just have said something and other people reacted negatively. It's
I
like
just
Gorilla
don't
Glue. Like what were we talking about with Gorilla Glue earlier? It's like suing Gorilla Glue because this woman decided to use their product to do
plus
this.
it's funny. It's a funny meme in my parents'
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Right? Who doesn't
All right,
who,
let's not. I'm not going to go on about this. Just
Yeah.
don't want to bring it up. Go ahead.
it's all good.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Understandable.
yeah. So I got some gaming news honestly for Overwatch, right? The Lunar New Year event is out. You know, happy Lunar New Year yesterday. It was friggin' amazing. I had a blast yesterday on Lunar New Year. So they're actually buffing Orisa, right? When she's in Fortify, she has no headshot damage. And I
What?
think that's kind of
Wait, hang on.
that's a bit much.
Oh Lord, help us all. I don't even play Overwatch. I know how this is going to go.
Yeah, it's
Oh, so she doesn't
I don't
get
know.
she doesn't get like she doesn't get like double.
She doesn't
the
get
damage?
headshotted anymore in Fortify, I don't think.
Damn.
I would just tone the damage a little bit when she's in Fortify. But
Yeah.
like, you know, I see what they're trying to do, but I don't think that's gonna help. Winston gets a buff though, and I'm pretty impressed by this Winsta buff.
Yeah.
Winston buff.
Insta.
Chunga, 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 chunga. It's what it sounds like. Winston.
Are you okay? Are you doing like a little conga line in our podcast right now?
Conga! Conga,
Oh,
conga,
yeah.
conga.
I'll
Conga,
take
conga,
that as a yes.
Kinda.
All right, so Winston's base armor health is now moved from 150 to 100 or some. It got buffed from 150, 350 to 100 and 400 right now. So the current one right now is 100 and 400. So it's, I have to say,
Yeah.
I guess Winston's pretty knifeable. Reaper gets a nerf and a buff. So
Yeah, they
Basically-
did a rework on him.
yeah, they did a rework on him. He's more viable at mid range now. He can like 3-shot his Zenyatta from mid range, and I'm thinking that's a bit much, but okay.
Yeah, that is a bit much.
So Reaper shotgun burst reduced from 8 to 6. Damage per shot is reduced from 7 to 6. I know you're thinking that's pretty good, but you know if you check out the range, it's not a good thing
It's
because
fucking
like he can just
ridiculous.
like okay. So for example, imagine you're like say like a good distance away where you cannot get shot by Reaper because it's a shotgun, right?
Yeah.
The old version would probably like run up to you and probably try to shoot you, right? Because that's how most Reapers do it, right?
Mhm.
Have to get in range in order to kill somebody. Not like they just poke you from like mid range, and that's kind of that's-
I hate that.
I don't know. If you're a McCree, it's going to be difficult for you because like McCrees are really good for shutting down Reapers and you know practically anybody, snipers, it doesn't matter who, Roadhogs.
Doomfist thing.
Yeah,
when
Doomfist.
I was playing.
My critical problem with Overwatch is like they don't buff the heroes that really deserve. Like for example, Zenyatta, they don't buff him in a way where he's kind of like he's like a sitting duck in a way.
I think Zen is in a pretty good spot. You just need like situational awareness and good positioning.
Yeah.
I mean, when I play Zenyatta, he teaches me a lot on how to position, and that's why Zenyatta's not really OP. The only people who make him OP are the people spamming discords at everybody and calling them out.
And like using the whole like orb charge.
Experience tranquility. Experience my orbs in your face. It's like,
I mean,
respect.
Zenyatta's like ult is pretty good actually.
It's the best, probably one of the best ultimates in the game besides like sound barrier for support and nano boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I really do like the Winston buff. I don't mind the Orisa buff, but at the same time, I don't really like it. It's kind of like the Baptiste one where they gave Baptiste a widescreen TV version of his ultimate instead of the the smaller, simpler version. I don't know, man. Just ridiculous.
Surround sound.
She's the round sound
Yeah,
futuristic.
HD surround sound. Yeah. So it's I don't know. Like some of these Overwatch buffs are pretty interesting. I mean, half of them are good.
I'm more of a
most of them
TF2
are
guy,
probably-
so.
These Overwatch buffs and nerfs have just been all over the place. Yeah, dude. Speaking about Overwatch 2, I'm kind of concerned with the 19th up because we are doing a live stream, and I pray that they actually have a trailer coming up. Overwatch 2 better release a trailer, and if they don't and they just sit there and talk about it, I'm immediately leaving the live stream. I'm not going to sit there and wait because you just literally wasted half of my time. That's ridiculous.
I'm more excited for the Final Fantasy VII concert. This
Yeah.
weekend.
Exactly.
They are doing. I'm fucking
They're
excited
I
for
really
that.
watch
Part
Final
two.
Fantasy, dude.
Wait, they're doing a
They're-
Final Fantasy concert?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
An orchestral
Didn't know that?
concert. Yeah, they're doing it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like it kind of reminds me of Hans Zimmerman from Pirates of the Caribbean when he's doing like Jack Sparrow's theme at the end. That's how I see it. But moving on from Overwatch 2 Overwatch content and Overwatch 2. By the way, we're doing a live stream on the 19th. Please hit us up on the 19th at whatever time. We'll figure it out. We're still working on. All right, my last topic for like the big major topics are WandaVision. Honestly, the newer episode, I was flabbergasted. I was blown away. I just had no words. I was like, holy shit, this episode's getting
It's
really
crazy.
juicy.
It was crazy.
Crazy.
Everybody,
No spoilers though. No spoilers.
no
But it
spoilers.
is getting
No
crazy.
spoilers.
It's getting friggin' crazy because it just released
Yeah.
yesterday, and today is Saturday. I'm not gonna be that douchebag that ruins it for everybody. So
things are ramping up. I think we can safely say that.
I just hope we see other major like characters. I won't say which or who, but I hope we see other major characters from like somebody. But it's all I have to say is stuff is going down. You should watch this episode. It's really important. Even if it doesn't look important, it really is important to them. So that is the last of the major topics. Let me cross that out. All right, and we have chill topics today. We have water versus milk. Which is better? Water
Milk.
versus milk. All right, what do you think
forms
milk?
Strong calcium. I mean, milk
It helps
has
with
is
your
a
bones.
good source of calcium. Yeah, but water is
But
probably.
yeah, I think water's kind of better, but I mean, I like drinking milk, but I do drink more water than milk.
I cannot.
You could
drink
argue
fucking
that
milk.
water is
I-
better.
I mean, the
because
argument
of the fact that
the
milk
argument
is
is we all are like half water.
I kind of prefer
That's
water.
That's
better.
true. Yeah, 60% of the human body is made of water, and we need water to survive. Milk is good, but it's not enough for us to like survive and do all that other
like
stuff.
HK47. Then I feel we're probably like meat bags because how do you
Oh.
stand all that sloshing around?
HK47.
Yeah.
I love AK-47. HK-47 was one of my favorite droids in the Old Republic before he
AK-47 is not a bad. It's not a bad name for him considering how much he likes to kill people.
I can only imagine with HK-69, dude. Like, just gracious, man. All right, moving
I
on
cannot
from.
drink milk. I cannot.
You cannot drink milk?
Yeah,
How come?
I have a problem drinking milk. Every time I go drink milk, I have to go fucking take a shit. I'm
Yeah,
part.
you're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I am lactose intolerant. Even though I eat ice cream and eat fucking
Sure
cheese.
You killed Vergil.
He freaking obliterated me with one simple words.
What?
Oh my gosh. 'Cause I need to take a shit.
Because I need to take a shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I need to. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe.
Like I can't.
That's what
All
you
right,
gotta do.
but-
It's the lactose intolerance.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
do
Life, Vergil.
gotta flush it all out. Am I
If
right?
I want to drink milk, I have to drink like soy milk or like fucking almond milk,
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
so sorry.
which kind of copes with my lactose
Sorry to hear that.
intolerance.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Hey, you wanna drink some water, dude?
What?
Sorry, I'm just
What?
kidding.
What?
Yeah, I
We
didn't.
didn't hear you. You cut out.
I was like, you
Yeah.
wanna drink some water? Because I'm kind of thirsty right now. That's
Uh,
why
I'm gonna go get
I
some water
literally
right
drank
now.
my water.
I'm gonna
like
I
go
ain't
do it. I'm gonna
fucking
go do
fall.
it. Bet I'm gonna go get some water. Beer.
Everybody,
gosh,
everybody,
man.
everybody
Watch,
leaving.
he's gonna show fucking milk on like on the podcast.
He shows a PNG of milk. All right.
And that's the
We-
show, everybody. Thanks for coming. We've had a great time. We're
Oh,
gonna get some water.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, okay. My bad. All right. Moving on, we got YouTube versus Twitch. Now, which is
YouTube.
better? YouTube versus Twitch. Honestly, I'm kind of comparing YouTube, like the good YouTube, like before this whole like DMCA BS crap and all that other stuff. Same thing with Twitch. It's like the golden days of Twitch and YouTube. Like, which is better?
I think YouTube has pretty shitty policies with their like their thing. I think Twitch handles it better, but like
Yeah, I'm kind of voting for Twitch as much as as much as I want to say thank you, YouTube, for just like helping us make this channel, and helping us use your platform, without any other consequences. And I just want to say personally, thank you on behalf of me and the buddies in here in this server. Thank you.
yeah.
It really, truly does mean a lot. However, Twitch handles this sort of thing a lot better than.
Yeah. But sometimes
Yeah.
I think there's sometimes like they're a little too biased towards like certain like streamers in my honest opinion.
Yeah, but at least they're able to like,
I'm back to water.
hey, at least Twitch is able to answer like and say, hey, this is not right. We're gonna take immediate action. Meanwhile, YouTube, they probably take years and days to figure out what to do.
My problem with like
Mhm.
YouTube is like they like when you like make like a harmless joke, they kind of like take your video down when there's like a legitimate problem like copyright strike abuse, false copyright strikes and all that stuff for like satire or criticism. I think YouTube doesn't like they just sit there and do nothing and they consider it like harassment and bullying and all that stuff.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, I'm glad, some of us have our own opinions with like Twitch and YouTube. I mean, for me, I kind of prefer Twitch because of their like, they handle some of the stuff pretty well over on Twitch, as much as I really don't like it when they're being biased towards other streamers, but that's them. And YouTube is YouTube. That's all I have to truly say. Moving on to our next topic, we have Sonic versus Mega Man. I don't know what popped in my head or what possessed me.
There
to
was a
like,
comic
Man's gonna
book.
win.
There was a comic book.
yeah, there was I think that's one of the main reasons. I was like, it would be a pretty good topic. All right. Sonic
I
versus
love
Mega Man.
Sonic. I love Sonic, but Mega Man. Holy
It
shit! Mega
depends on
Man's
which
cool.
continuity we're talking about. If we're talking about Archie, then Mega Man's freaking dead. But if
Yeah.
we're talking about any other, it'd
I'm
be
just
a
talking
pretty
about
even
regular
fight.
one. No, Archie needs to stay out of this one because Archie, yeah, he's a bit much.
Hashtag Death Battle does bad research.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Like really shitty
Yeah,
research.
yeah. You saw the did you saw like the Star Platinum versus like Kenshiro one?
I was like, Star Platinum would beat the fuck out of Ken, bro. I don't care
I
what
don't
he
have
is.
a problem with that. Kenshiro would always be a JoJo character. JoJo's actually pretty weak in terms of tiering and power scaling.
Also,
Yeah. Very curious to hear.
Oh,
All they
no.
can do is stop
You
time.
messed up, doghero. You just fucked up.
Yeah, you got both of us against you right now, and I'm kind of curious why.
Because I'm messing with you guys. Chill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were being legitimately serious.
Dude,
Okay, my bad.
dude, they fucking went ultra instinct when you fucking said something. They were like,
You're
Yeah,
like,
I
you
was-
insulted my culture. You
I was about to
little
turn
shit.
into a fucking Jordan.
You dare challenge
Did you
me?
did you just insult
You
JoJo?
dare challenge my reality.
Holy
Challenge
shit,
my
bro.
requiem.
Dude, we were literally
You dare
about to go
to
hard
You guys are gonna make me
right
laugh
now.
because you guys are finna make me laugh because I just see you guys with the fucking triggered eyes. Your eyes are going red, and you're like, "Did you say what about JoJo?"
Gold
Yeah,
experience
that's
requiem.
what I actually imagined. All right, but we're gonna. All right, so Sonic versus Mega Man. TrappedSnake, what would you choose, Mega Man or Sonic?
I'd say Mega Man definitely wins.
I would. I love Sonic, but I kind of love Mega Man more because I always loved robots. You guys know this.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
robots.
What about you, doghero?
Sonic, definitely.
Okay, respectable. For me, like I'm saying this in general, but if Archie Sonic was to come into play, I would definitely go with Archie Sonic. But as for me, I'm kind of neutral because like I've never played Mega Man. I only played like a couple of Sonic games. I need to play the OGs though, like the original Sonic
would
1.
determine the battle.
Those are the ones I do need to play.
The reason why I think Mega Man will win is because he has like these power ups that would probably determine the battle. Like he is
True.
like there's different power ups. There's like Fireman, Woodman, fucking Leaf Man, and they all have the side
Yeah,
effects.
but as soon as
Something.
Super Sonic comes out, it's gonna be pretty mute.
Well, yeah, Sonic.
Yeah, but then there's like Void Man where fucking he shoots like a void thing. I've seen that shit.
Or God forbid, Hypersonic makes an appearance.
Oh god. I forgot that was a form until you just reminded me. Friggin' Hypersonic going like friggin'
That
too
is a
fast
thing.
for me.
Yeah.
It does exist.
Yeah, that is true. But all right, moving on to our last chill topic of the day before we end the podcast. It is Black Panther versus Batman. And honestly, for me, I saw the death battle. I don't like the way how it turned out.
Yeah.
I prefer Batman because Batman has a lot more
animation is very
experience in
lazy.
fighting. Yeah. Like Batman carries EMPs with him all the time. He could have just literally
Yeah.
shredded the crap out of friggin' Black Panther's suit.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a
But-
comic beat where Black Panther basically has immunity to EMPs or something. But in terms of both the characters, what I know about them, Batman wouldn't really have a way of getting through the vibranium bar,
True.
the
Yeah.
Hellbat armor, stuff like that. Not to say that he couldn't think of a way through it.
He could probably
It's
make
just-
his own armor like that.
Yeah.
and he
Pretty
could-
much, yeah.
I mean, a good example of that is probably like Batman versus Superman, where Batman created his own anti-Superman armor. I think that's a
Yeah.
pretty good example. I don't know if there's any other
It
good
also
examples.
doesn't
in the
help
comics.
that Black Panther is such a skilled opponent anyway.
Yeah.
Batman's more skilled, don't get me wrong, but Black Panther is no slouch and has gone up against Kung Fu masters like Iron Fist before.
Yeah.
True. I mean, let's be honest. What? I wonder what happened if he actually ran into Ra's al Ghul. I think he would probably get his ass handed to by Ra's al Ghul.
Black Panther or Batman?
Yeah, probably. Black Panther.
No.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Like,
Really hard.
It's
again, the
like-
problem is how would he get through the vibranium? Is the big problem with this argument for Batman
Yeah.
side. It's like, how would he get through that? Sonic attacks wouldn't work. Nothing would work against it. So what would he do?
You know what? I would probably you just use like
There is
AMP.
there is a way. I know there's a way. It's just I can't think of it off the top of my head. Honestly,
There is
compared to like other fights, that research is minorly bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
Also, the
Batman
animation,
has like
there was no good reason for them to fight. They just kind of start trying to kill each other for no
Yeah.
apparent reason, no build up or plot involved at all.
I don't know.
understand that these
Yeah,
things
that's why-
take months
that's
and
what-
money
that's
to
what I don't
produce,
like.
but a little bit goes a far way, even if it's just a little text on screen.
Yeah.
I really don't like the death battles because they just put them in this place and then they just fight for no reason. They don't build up any like story to it. They're just like,
There are
oh,
exceptions.
fight. We should
Yeah.
just fight
Hulk
because
versus
we're
Yeah.
Broly was freaking awesome in terms of pacing and plot. Though whether Hulk should have lost is debatable. I know a friend who really does not like the result of that battle, but still likes the animation.
I don't know. Like Batman, that's like this topic is very frustrating to talk about because
there was a thing. Hey, Snake.
Mhm.
There's a thing where it was Sora versus
Pit.
Kid Icarus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
friggin' Pit.
And and
Icarus
Sora
was it?
won. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
It was great. I liked that battle. That battle was really cool. 'Cause it really
Yeah.
showed what it
My
does.
favorite one's the Obi-Wan Kenobi
That one
one.
actually had
When he versed the
actual
Naruto
plot.
character. Oh, sorry, what's his name? The
Kakashi.
1,000 Years of Death. Like that. I kind of like that death battle.
Yeah.
It was
Kakashi?
kinda funny.
They were a
Yeah,
little
Kakashi.
out of character, but they were still in character enough to be justified.
Yeah.
It wasn't the
Obi-Wan's
best.
like, "You want to go back?" and he's
Kakashi's,
like,
then I guess I'm going to have to kick your butt line, and he didn't say butt, but I don't curse. So.
Like,
he's a good boy.
The thing about
Doghero
like, about Death Battle, it's like it's a little off topic, but like I think like Death Battle is a little bit it's kind of inaccurate in terms of like their research and like certain like characters.
They have a major DC bias in most cases.
They do.
Mhm.
They do.
They'll
Like-
have a Marvel character win every now and then, and their supporters will be like, "See, they don't hate DC or something like that." But
Mhm.
honestly,
Yeah.
if it involves Superman, Wonder Woman, or any of the big strong people, they will find an infinite power loophole they can use.
Yeah.
Sorry, still salty about that one. All my Goku vs Superman fanboys out there understand where I'm
Yeah.
coming from completely.
All right, we're getting way off
Hang in there,
topic. We need
boys.
Yeah.
to end
Hang on
this.
in there, boys.
Mhm.
So I kind of vote for
Yeah.
Batman. I feel like he would find a way to puncture the vibranium.
Yeah, me too. I'll vote for
Yeah.
Batman as well.
What about you, TrappedSnake?
I'd say Batman. He has
Batman.
I mean, he has a bunch of like
Oh shit! All four of us
abilities.
voted for Batman.
Yeah. I don't
Damn,
care what
dude.
anyone else says. It's just
Yeah,
Hey, Craig, what did you think?
he's a
I vote
robot.
for no one.
I
I
had to
think-
make the joke. I had to make it. I had to make the joke. I
Okay,
had
man.
to.
Alright,
He's just
well,
left in
that's-
the background.
That's pretty much it.
Legendary
joke.
I have no other topics. I think it's safe to say we should end this podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody who dropped by and watched all of us. We have our first official guest, special guest on our channel for the first time. And I just want to say thank you to you, doghero, for coming on to this podcast and having a fun time with us.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Remember,
Yeah.
kids, don't do drugs and stay in school.
Yes.
Also-
Agreed.
Make sure to check out the audio version soon. It'll be up soon. And also support our podcast on Google Podcast, Spotify, and what is it, Anchor, and everything else that we probably have. So please support it. Otherwise, I kind of need it for college.
Make sure to follow our MySpace page for all the latest updates.
Okay, dude.
Fuck MySpace.
Posters.
Stay toasty, my friends.
Bye.
Goodbye, my friendly.
Bye,
Goodbye.